Chapter 6.7, Estimating Currency Exchange. So in the last chapter, you learned how to actually calculate. Now, sometimes you want to just estimate it, and that's really when you're traveling and you're wanting to buy something and you want to figure out if it's a reasonable price compared to our own currency, Canadian dollars. So you want to estimate. So you can see in the try these that these calculations are really all 0.5 or whole numbers, or 0.1 is easy to multiply. So these I want you to do without a calculator. Notice these have a lot of zeros, so really when you're estimating, you're going to sort of round the price of the item and then estimate the currency exchange. So 0.5 is like taking half of 2,200. So half of that would be 1,100, right? Divide this by 2. 0.1 times 4,200 really just moves the decimal place 1 to the left, so that would be 420. 1.5, so think about if you multiply this by 1, you get 400. Another 0.5 would be adding 200, so that would be 600 in total. Okay, 2.5, so you'd really be taking 2 of 20, which would be 40, and then half of 20, which would be 10, which would be 50. Okay, so try to use some of your mental math skills. So Akai needs to create budgets for her business trips. What numbers can she use to estimate without using a calculator? So Akai is traveling from Canada to Japan. What would be a good estimate for the exchange rate of Canadian dollars to Japanese yen? So 1 Canadian to 90.198. Remember, this is what we're using. It's different each day. I'm not sure what the exchange rate is for today. In any case, that's pretty close to 100. And 100 is easy to multiply by. Then she's traveling from Canada to Scotland. What would be a good estimate for the exchange rate to British pounds? So here, 0.6, really I'd probably say 0.5. Okay, would be an easy number to deal with. And then this last example, Bakana is a flight attendant for British Airlines. She has 300 British pounds. How can she estimate this amount in Canadian dollars? So 1 British pound is about 1.5 Canadian dollars. So we can look back to the last section to see that. So 300 pounds is about, so here it may be shown as a decimal, rounded to 1.5. Remember, we round to sort of the nearest half or whole. And so there's the 1 keeping the 300, and 0.5 of the 300 is 150, so 450 in total. And that's all for this unit. It's a fast one.